Are you gonna battle? You gonna fight? Win or lose, it's gonna be all right. Gonna be all right. I'm gonna get that Tauros eventually. Is this gonna be the one? Scoreboard doesn't matter. Gonna catch you eventually, Tauros.
Babu's Game Room.
Hey guys, just Chris here again. I'm sad. That's probably 20, 30 trips, 30, maybe more, that I'm going through the Safari Zone right now, and I do not have a Tauros. I have no Tauros. I better think of a name for one. I have talked at length about Korea, Canada, my life in Korea, Pokemon, probably, Korean food, Korean kids and Korean people, Korean school system. I haven't gone into the school system much. Okay, I'll talk about the school system. That's new. So I feel kind of sad for the kids here because kids go to school, of course, and, they go to school from like 8 o'clock to 2 o'clock or something like that, like fairly standard times. And then after they go to school, they go to school. They go to an academy, which is like an extra school. Just imagine if things like Sylvan or what's that one that starts with an M? Oh, Kumon, that's what I was thinking of. Sylvan or Kumon. Imagine if those were like mandatory things that kids have to do to stay, competitive in the school system and like to be able to pass their tests and everything. Just like their regular school tests, they have to go to Sylvan, they have to go to Kumon, and maybe they have to do both, depending on what subjects they want to excel in. So they do that, and depending on how old they are, after their regular school, sometimes they do that for like an extra 3 hours. And some of these kids are like leaving the academy at like 9:30 at night. After like they have to get to school at like 8, maybe 8:30, maybe they start a little bit later, but like that's ridiculous. These kids are in like 6th grade, which I might be wrong, and if someone in the comments knows better, correct me. That's like grade 7 students, maybe, at most. Like the age of like grade 7 students, because I think they start grade 1 a year later, maybe. I could be wrong. But like these are like preteens who are basically in school with a break or two in the middle, I guess, to be fair. But they're getting out at like 9:30 at night almost. And the high school students, like it's even longer for them because Korea is just so competitive. It's a small country, like literally in terms of size, it's a small country with a huge population, again, relative to its size. And, everybody wants to get into like one of 3 universities because those are like the big name ones. And you know how it's like Harvard or the other Ivy League schools? I don't know what they are. I'm not American, but it's like how students want to get into those ones, MIT, whatever, the big name universities. And like if you don't get into a big name university, depending on your field, of course, it'll be like, oh man, now community college, nobody's going to like care about community college. Nobody's going to care about getting a diploma from wherever this is. And it's probably not that true in North America. I mean, going to Harvard or whatever is like, it's a status symbol, but it's not a requirement. And in Korea, it's seen as like a requirement if you want to go into any lucrative industry, whether it's technology, whether it's becoming a lawyer, whether it's engineering. 3 main universities, and if you're not in those ones, apparently prospective employers will be like, well, this this young adult did not have what it takes to get into those top 3 universities, and they just went to like some random one, like top 5. I don't know. I've got all these applicants from the top 3 universities. I have to choose those ones. So that's a thing in Korea. So every parent wants all of their kids to get into the top 3 universities, and they need to have the top grades all the time, which means that I need to send my kids to these after-school academies. And because so many students, especially in the cities, are going to after-school academies, that's how they stay competitive. And the school system says, well, hey, everyone's going to these academies. We need to like up our game, and not by, having more intensive classes, but by raising the testing standards. That's my impression based off of like what I've observed and what I've read about it. I could be wrong. I could be exaggerating or misled or misinformed or talking out of my butt, maybe. Could be wrong, but this is just based off of what I've observed and learned. Take it with a grain of salt. Bye-bye, Scyther. But the kids still feel that pressure, whether it's real or not. Even at a young age, a lot of kids can't really handle failure in any form. Making a mistake, that small little failure, like on a test, getting a question wrong, it has a big impact on a lot of kids. And different kids have different unhealthy coping mechanisms because they're kids and they don't have, good coping mechanisms yet. And, some kids, they get one mistake and then it's like a terrible thing for them. Even on like spelling tests at their academy with their foreign English teacher who doesn't care if they make a mistake and like tells them, hey, like one word, getting 5 words wrong, it's not a big deal. You make mistakes and you learn for next time. That's not a big deal. Everything's okay. It's going to be fine. But like it really gets to some kids. And it's one of the difficult things for me as a teacher, like a foreign English teacher, is to I guess I want to say accommodate these children, and how do I help make it okay to make mistakes, especially in a language class where like everyone is going to be making mistakes. I'm going to be making mistakes when I'm speaking English, and I need to, let the kids know that it's okay. But some kids, when they make a mistake, they just shut down because make a mistake, that means I don't know English. And then if I don't know English, that means like, how am I going to get into those schools? How am I going to get in those good jobs? Why don't I understand this? I should just like, I'm not going to try. Some kids, I think this is more common with boys, where they'll just like give up after making like one or two small mistakes. It's like, I can't do this. Why bother trying? Why waste my time? And I don't know, maybe I'm better at math or this subject or that subject. Come on, 2 in a row they ran after one ball. I swear Tauros has like a 10% catch rate. And I have thrown, it feels like I've thrown 100 safari balls at Tauros's, Taurai, I don't know, Taurods, I don't know. But failure is okay. Failure is okay. I am going to fail catching those Tauroses. I'm gonna fail, and I'm gonna get back up, and gonna keep on trying. I feel like that motivational song, Autotune song with the scoreboard. You're gonna battle, you're gonna fight. Win or lose, it's gonna be all right. Gonna be all right. I'm gonna get that Tauros eventually. Is this gonna be the one? Looking at the scoreboard. Scoreboard doesn't matter. I'm gonna catch it eventually. Gonna catch you eventually, Tauros. You're the third one that ran after one Pokeball. That's okay. Win or lose, it's going to be all right. But I'm going to win eventually because this is a game of time. This is a game of time investment. I know I don't want to bet on that. This is a game of time, and that's all I need to do. I just need to invest my time. And that's what RPGs are, right? You just invest your time and you get better at it. And, if you're a good player, you're going to learn some strategies that will help you make more efficient use of your time. But RPGs are just a time investment. You put time into the game, you grind, you level up, and that can get you through most of the challenges in the game. It's just a matter of how much time do you want to spend investing versus how much time do you want to spend playing. And I've got time. I'm having a lazy weekend this weekend. Tauros is not going to bring me down. Not going to bring me down, Tauros. And I'm going to have to come back to the Safari Zone, not just to get the extra items, but to catch the other Super Rod Pokemon, which I don't have the Super Rod yet, but that's okay. All right, don't have a good haul, but that's okay. I'm going to keep trying. Oh boy, all my money is going away. That's okay. I don't like money. I don't need money. I need a Tauros. Hi everyone, it's just Chris here again. I am going through the Safari Zone, whether I like it or not. Right now I don't like it, but it's fine, because I gotta catch me a Tauros. And Tauros does not want to be caught by me at all. And that's okay, because I don't care. I'm gonna catch it. And I just realized the Doduo head back there, the second one, the mouth is open. And also Scyther has an open mouth. And that one I noticed a while ago, but Doduo I just literally noticed right now. I can't believe how much I never really looked closely at some of the sprites. See things that you don't notice right away on first glance. So many things like that with Generation 1 Pokemon sprites for me. A fun one is Hitmonchan in the Japanese red and green. His original sprite looks like a single-headed Doduo bending over, if you ignore the head, the Hitmonchan head. And once you see it, you won't be able to unsee it. I'm hoping that this will be the last one, because I have a limited time right now before Safia is going to come home, and I need to catch a Tauros before she comes home. So come on, Tauros, just stay in the ball. Stay in the ball this time. Don't run away so much. I'm not going to give you bait, because I know if I give you bait, I'm going to miss the Pokeball, and you're probably still going to run after I throw one bait. I did not want to catch a Nidoran female. Thank you. Bye-bye. I was talking about throwing the Safari balls, and I threw one. I think oh there, see the open mouth. There's the open mouth. Okay. I think I've just about exhausted everything that I can talk about today, and my mouth is getting tired. I'm probably talking more than I do when I have a full day of teaching. Kangaskhan. Maybe I'll catch like an extra Kangaskhan or something, and trade Safia if she catches an extra Tauros. Not likely, but oh, okay. I don't want to trade my extra Chansey. I like Chansey because I had such a hard time getting them in Pokemon Go. Now I'm having a hard time getting Tauros in Pokemon Red. Now, interestingly, even though I mentioned earlier that Tauros is everywhere in North America, but not anymore. And at least last time I was there, like when I was still playing in Canada, like regularly, Tauros became super rare encounters. Probably about as rare as like finding Chanseys are here in Korea, because Chansey lives where there's mountains. No mountains were in Toronto, lots of mountains in Korea. I'm guessing that's how it works. But Tauros, yeah, super, super rare. And that would suck for anybody who's just visiting Toronto. But now in Pokemon Go, it shows you like a little shadow, and it tells you which Pokestop the Pokemon is spawned at. So if you're in Toronto, you can probably catch a Tauros easily if you have the freedom to run around and go anywhere. But So I guess that's what I'm experiencing right now is I can't catch Tauros because not only did I move to somewhere in Asia, where now Farfetch'd is the regional Pokemon, but Tauros has also gone extinct back in my home in Canada. Not extinct, but like virtually extinct. But if I don't catch it today, then I'm just gonna have to drop it for today and try my luck with Surf so that I can get there more quickly and have more steps. I think that's really what's making this difficult for me is how it takes so long to get back to where I need to go, and then I only have like half as many steps as I did when I was catching Scyther. That's what's making it really difficult. And that I can hardly even throw any Pokeballs at the Tauros. I feel like I also saw a Tauros somewhere else, but yeah, no, that wasn't happening. I feel like I should be streaming this or something, but I've never done streaming before. I don't have, I think, much of an audience for to stream. And, just playing Pokemon Red, I don't think a lot of people would want to watch that, which is why I'm not streaming this. But it would be nice because if anybody, just one person showed up, I would have someone to talk to. Someone to, say something, give me a prompt or something like, hey, talk about this. What about this? Anything. But I'm just going to be uploading this to YouTube where all the comments will be after this is all said and done. And I can't talk about what's interesting to anyone because this is... nobody's telling me what's interesting. A long time ago, someone mentioned, as some feedback, talk about yourselves. Don't talk about so much about what's happening on screen. We can see what's happening on screen. Talk about your life or something. We want to know what makes you interesting. What makes you interesting to watch, not just what's happening on screen, because we've played Pokemon tons of times. Someone's first experience is cool. But with me, especially when I don't have Safia here, who's here to observe Pokemon for the first time, I need to add something new to the table. So if you guys have any questions or anything about life in Korea or, about me or about Tauros, who is being a real pain right now, then, just drop a comment anywhere, anytime, and let me know what you want me to talk about. I'd be happy to hear it. Yep, I thought that would happen. I probably only have time for one more round too. I think I'm going to stop recording after this one. I'm just going to record whenever I encounter Tauros, and we'll have a little montage. Hopefully I won't have to do that. Hopefully it'll just be a Tauros right now and I'll catch it. Maybe if I'm not recording, it'll catch right away. I have a feeling that's what'll happen, but I'm not gonna do that. Ooh, but my phone here just saw that I got a new notification, new subscriber to our channel. So Ferris Cobb gets a shout out. Ferris Cobb, thank you for subscribing while I'm recording. That is awesome. I hope you liked whatever video you just saw. I'm guessing it was is Super Mario Land worth playing today? I hope you liked it. And I guess if you subscribed, you must have liked it. So there's your special shout out. Maybe this is a good vibe that I've been asking for. Someone sending a good vibe by subscribing. That would be so cool. I was gonna name the Tauros after the subscriber. Okay, well, bad luck. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now. I can't do this anymore. I'm just gonna record every time I encounter a Tauros and see how it goes. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing. Ferris Cobb, I hope you guys are enjoying this. If not, that's cool too, but I hope you have an awesome day and an awesome week. Okay, Tauros number 1, after I decided to not record the entire thing. Let's see how it goes. Okay, well, it didn't run away on the first one, so that was nice of it. Now, second, okay. All right, Tauros number 2 here. This is in the same Safari Zone run. I've been walking. Ooh! Yeah! Okay. All right, Tauros was caught. Oh. Finally. Okay, wild bull Pokemon. I'm gonna cherish this right now. Pokemon number 128. It has 2 horns on the side. Looks like it has 1 horn in the middle, but it's kind of like a stumpy one. It's got that nice furry blue mane. 3 tails. I can see the 3 tails now. The two ones on the side I thought were 1 tail before, and now I know that they are 2 distinct tails. Of course, Tauros has 3 tails. You can see the 3rd one. That is, I guess, in the process of whipping it right now, because that's what the tails are for. It's got those nice hooves. I like the shadow effects on Tauros, and its eyes kind of look like horns. Only one of the eyes is visible. It looks like it's also a little horn. That would be kind of scary, but I know that's not it. Okay, I've enjoyed that enough. 4'7", so 4 feet high. I guess that's when it's standing on all 4, its head reaches 4 feet high. Yeah, that's like a normal bull size, maybe a little bit small because it is a pocket monster bull. 195 pounds, that is more than me. So there we go. When it targets an enemy, it charges furiously while whipping its body with its long tails. Yeah, 3 tails, not as much as Vulpix, but that's pretty cool too. Okay. Oh, what do I call it? Wow. Okay, I'm going to call it Believe. And it's going to be a pun. Because it sounds like believe. You have to believe. I had to believe in myself and this Tauros to be able to catch it. But it is a bull and it leaves. It likes to run away. So many Tauros ran away from me. So it's a bull that leaves. And I had to believe in it. I like this name. Okay, done. I caught everything that I need to catch here. And I'm happy. Okay. Well, I've still got some steps. I'm going to go and go into that other area that's next to this one, I think. Where's this? I think this is the first area again. And maybe catch a Scyther. That would be a perfect way to finish this, but I feel so relieved right now. I caught them all, and it's all in one day, all today. And Safia is not home yet. I'm early. Okay. Oh, did I save yet? I need to save. Okay. Perfect. Okay. If I had more time, I would test out all of my new Pokemon in battle, but I don't have time to do that. I probably just have time to go back in one more time, get all the items, but I won't record that. I've recorded enough today. My voice is tired. My laptop is probably tired. And my hard drive is probably tired. Okay. Wow. Thanks for joining me for that journey, guys. I look forward to seeing you guys next time. I know I don't see you. You don't see me. But we're going to see the game together. I look forward to that next time. Until then, guys, have an awesome day and an awesome week. And thank you for all of those good vibes and that new subscription. Awesome. We have so many. It feels so good. Thank you, guys. See you next time.